My name is Tim Coates. I used to be Managing Director of Waterstones when that company first started through its first decade or so. But for the last 10 years I have involved myself in public libraries, the public library service in England, and how councils manage those public libraries in order to improve them. They need improving. Now I'm going to talk about what we call public engagement, and I'm going to give you some examples of how it doesn't work. There was an incident of a council 18 months ago who came and said in the budget round, as any council might, we have to shut a library, and we go through consultation, but the reason is there is £21,000 that this library is costing us that we can't afford, this council cannot afford it. We won't get through the budget round unless we shut this library. People were infuriated by the way that council behaved, and the reason was that they didn't tell them the truth. It took months to extract from the council that the fact that there was in fact a budget of £6 million to run 18 libraries, and by no way were they short of £21,000. And yet the local people then had to go to extraordinary lengths to protest this closing. They mounted petitions, they had demonstrations, they went to the press, which is incredibly hard to do if you're just a local person. They went national, they went to Parliament, they actually even ended up in number 10 Downing Street. This became a national story. And this council was still fighting, apparently, for its £21,000. In the end they had to back down, and now they're building a new library for £300,000. At no point did they tell the truth, to be honest. At no point were the public actually told what was really happening. That is a really dangerous situation to get into. That's where there is no trust. The council just simply have lost all trust with the local people. You cannot do that. There seems to be a desperate reluctance to listen to local people, to trust them, to understand that they are just as intelligent as you are. They understand all these things just as clearly. There's no point in being opaque about the budget. It should be totally clear what's happening. Then you can get into sensible discussion about what priorities are. This is a bad lesson about how not to engage with